All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Cheryl.
My name is Jade,
My name is Brittany.
My name is Eric.
and this
And
is
And this
the Wooden Table
Table
Talk.
Talk. So, as a team, we decided to play a little game today for this episode.
And the game is called Fishbowl, and it goes a little something like this.
So the rules are we're going to go ahead and choose somebody before we go ahead and pick out of our little bowls. We're going to go ahead and pick the question. We're going to go ahead and read it out and then then the person answers. Very simple. Just to get to know each other a little bit more. How's that sound?
Yeah, so get ready to play, you guys. Comment down below and let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'll go first.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is pick a question.
Ooh.
Who will be my first interviewee?
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. Okay, let me ask Jade
Uh-oh.
your question. Okay. So so this is my question. So if you could imagine the most extraordinary accolade for yourself, what would it be and why?
Can you define accolade?
Accolade means any type of achievement, if you want to go specific, awards, or just anything personal, like I want to be able to, travel here. That can be kind of like
Oh man,
a goal that you have, or you could take it into the career path. And,
I have so much, but I think the number one would be to walk the red carpet.
Yes, beautiful.
Love that.
Not
you
even
can
winning an
totally
award,
do
but
it,
just-
Jade.
Yeah, right. Just a red carpet, but not like I don't need to win a Golden Globe or a SAG award. Just walk, If I
But
saw
hey,
like a
if you
celebrity, I would straight up
if
be like
you do,
Tiffany
though.
Haddish, start screaming like, "Oh my god!"
Or not if you do, when you do.
When
When
I
you do,
do.
Speak it
Jade.
into
When you
existence.
do.
Speak it to existence, absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
All right.
Great
Is it
goal.
my
Great
turn?
goal.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. So I choose Brittany,
I knew you were going to choose me.
but I haven't chosen the question yet, so you don't know. Here we
Mhm.
go.
Yes.
Oh. If you had one superpower, what would it be and why?
Off top, to fly. Definitely. I just
Mm.
want to
That's a good
feel
one.
the wind in my hair and beneath my arms, and I want to fly with my birds because like birds are like my favorite animal. But
Oh, me
And you
too.
don't have to pay for Uber or Lyft.
exactly.
There you go.
Fly
There you
with
go.
birds.
Right.
Should we all
Well,
go
look,
around
what-
and say? Should we all go around and say what our superpower would be?
Oh yeah,
Since
if
we're
you
on the
want.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, we should do it.
He's like, I want that
Yeah.
answer.
I mean, it's a very straightforward question.
What would yours be, Cheryl?
Well, my superpower, if I'm thinking like, on a scale of like giving back, I would have the power of X-ray healing vision. That would,
I love that.
it would cure wounds and like deteriorating organs and stuff. So that would be kind of my superpower, but I would use it under my discretion, of course. I can't save everyone, just kidding.
Of course.
Of course.
For the people that deserve it.
Right.
Makes
I
sense.
don't know. What would your superpower be, guys?
They're like,
Me? Well, if I had a superpower, it would have to be teleportation. I think I'm just that lazy.
But you want to see the But
we'll
you
see
want to
the
see
world.
the world and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm able to teleport places to places, like it wouldn't be like if I had to go to LA to shoot something. Oh my god, it'd be so much easier just to teleport on set, and then like I gotta go back home, teleport.
Yeah.
Or like I have like my stomach is aching and I have to use the bathroom. I just teleport.
You know what's
There you
funny?
go.
I think for me, mine would be to be able to read people's minds, just so I can really understand what they're thinking, especially in like the certain like crisis that we're going through. Certain people's minds, I really want to, you know, read and figure out what's going on. Like, so yeah.
I guess the curse of having like a superpower is that like you have this huge power, but it's like you have to be selective. You don't know when to use it. So I guess if you really look at into a like a movie perspective, it's like, but who will you save? So that's always a very interesting topic. So great question, Jade.
Yeah, great question.
All right, Brittany.
Okay,
You are
my
next.
turn. Oh, this one's gonna be for Eric.
Let's do
it. If today was the last day of your life, would you be content?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. You know what's so crazy? Okay, so kudos to you, girl. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Damn,
you didn't swipe right enough to feel content about your life.
I didn't. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know my Tinder stories that I share here. Anyway, I digress. Damn, honestly, Brittany, I feel like I want to say no in some ways because I feel like I haven't like peaked yet. Like I feel like I have so much more to do. But oh my god! But then it's also like I feel like I would say no. I wouldn't be content. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I feel like honestly, there's so much more for me to do. Like I would be like, God, it's not my time yet. No, I would not be content.
Yeah.
I got more life to live, baby.
There you
so
go.
No.
I can attest to that. I would not be content. There's so much left for me to do, and I know I have not served my purpose like fully. Like there's so much to experience. Yeah, I would not be. I would be disappointed if it did, but
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, like I think we're all pretty proud of how far we've come, right? If you want to look at it that way. But yet there's still so much. There's still a whole new level that we need to, embark on.
Exactly. Like I at least want to be married and like have a family and all these
definitely.
Like a legacy to leave behind. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Level up. We gotta keep leveling up.
Level up.
Level up.
Is it my turn
to
get Let me dig in the crystal ball. All right. So the person I choose is actually going to be I'm gonna choose Jade for this one.
He's like, I already know.
Yeah, I know you just answered, but whatever. Okay. So the question is, okay, if you were moving to another country, but could only pack one carry-on size bag, what would you pack and why?
Oh, this is easy. So, what would I pack? I mean, the only reason why I say it's easy is because I've always moved and I've never had a place to really just settle until now. And everything I've ever packed with me was number one, usually the clothes on my back, or just clothes. I try not to really keep sentimental things because it takes away the energy, my focus and my energy. Like I even gave away my like diploma from high school. I gave away certain things like my
wow.
I know.
Wow,
why'd you give away your
because I knew that I mean, I would love to keep it as a momentum of like really graduating from high school, but at the same time, it's like there's a saying where if you put your awards on the wall, that's all you will ever know, and that's where your energy sustains. As to having an empty wall, you always strive for something better each day.
That is so true. That is
very true. Great perspective.
So I try not to keep anything that's sentimental. So a lot of what I do carry if I move is just clothes. Like usually just clothes for work, or clothes to find work, or clothes to look good.
Practical, very practical.
I love it.
But you know, us women, Brittany, we would not.
Girl, I had at least
I can't.
My head, I had a
give
whole
away
list.
my stuffed animals. Okay, I used to have a bag. I used to have like closets of stuffed animals. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Damn,
yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy.
I would struggle. Yeah. But I would like bring the essentials, like, you know, like skincare,
hair stuff,
makeup,
money,
my contacts, because I'll be blind without them.
Girl.
Like the essentials.
Girl.
But then
it depends too. It depends where you're moving to.
That's true. The weather, climate,
exactly.
all that.
Yeah.
But I'm very strategic, you guys, when it comes to packing. I like really get into the crevices and everything.
Oh yeah,
like same here.
Like military roll up,
real tight. Yeah.
Make sure everything fit in there. Okay.
I know.
I know.
I totally hate packing, but like I've been told numerous times, like, oh, we're going this place tomorrow, and I'm like, oh crap, let me do the roll and get it going. You know, I have like less than an hour, right? So, I can attest.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah, made me realize a lot too. Like when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, I didn't really pack a lot.
Well, I would bring electronics, right? Camera.
No, yeah.
I would bring a camera for memory.
Your phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your phone.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But then,
your turn.
Go for it.
All right. So this question is for Sherelle.
Sherelle. Oh, I know her.
Oh. I was like Sherelle.
Sherelle.
Just mixing it up a bit here.
Who she is?
Who that is?
Who that is?
I think that's an alter ego.
I think so.
Oh, love it.
I think so.
All right. Are you ready to hear the question, Sherelle?
Sure thing.
All right. If you were given a school to shape it, if you were to given a school to shape it into any type of school, what would it specialize in?
Ooh, what kind of? So kind of like a class?
Entirety of a school.
Okay. Well, first thing that came to mind is if I was to shape a specific class, I would definitely like teach like communication and like the importance of communication, love languages. But then this also okay, so if this is a school, is this high school? Is this middle school? Is this college?
It could be,
or is that my choice?
Yep, whatever you want.
I feel like I would probably choose high school because that's where you get the most influence and the most opportunity to leave a positive impact. So again, I would emphasize on like communication or things that we don't really learn nowadays, like even basic things to survive, like finances. Like I did a whole live summit this week, and like we don't, some of these things we don't really teach in school. So I would revamp the topics and the subjects. So that's how I would shape it. Kind of really get into detail on what these classes would teach. So yeah, like communication, love languages. I feel like we can use that when it comes to relationships and work. Like how do you work with this type of person, this type of personality? Finances, I think that is very important because finances are ever so changing and there's always new updates to learn about, stock options, things like that. Like that, those are usually self-taught. So a lot of like, you know, opportunities for like learning more about like art too. You know, maybe like you know, in acting or photography or like makeup artistry. I mean, yes, there's cosmetology school and all that, but yeah, so I would definitely include those two. So all the basics, but high school for sure, because I feel like that's where you can make the most impact, you know, and leave a lasting impression. And this is where everyone really gets to like know each other, and like your high school friends could be your lifelong friends. Right. And then, you know, so I think that would be a good age to to leave a good influence on.
Well,
awesome. Great question.
That is beautiful. I love how you answered that, Cheryl. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks. All right, so it's my turn. Okay, so the next person I'd like to interview or know a little bit more about is, let's go with Brittany.
Hey.
Okay. Hey. All right. Oh, okay. This is kind of a fun question. Okay, so if you could have dinner with any two celebrities, who would they be and why?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, so that would be Chris Brown and Kalani.
Oh, I love them both.
And I picked them because they're both Tauruses, and Tauruses know how to have fun. And
by the way, it's Chris Brown's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, off top.
Happy birthday, Chris Brown.
Happy birthday, Chris Brown.
Happy birthday.
You're watching.
Love you, Chris.
Hey. Yeah, and they sing, so they're fun. They're Tauruses and they sing. So off top. It would be with them too.
Kaylani's music.
Oh my god.
Dope.
Chris
oh my
Breezy,
god.
Forever.
Yep.
Forever, ever, and ever, and ever, ever.
Yep.
Ever.
Regardless.
Ever.
Regardless. Period. Period.
Period.
It's like popcorn.
It's like popcorn. It does.
All right. So I want to get to know Cheryl.
Ooh.
Cheryl. Let's see here. Here. All right. Crumpled forever. Okay. If you were given land, what would you build on it and why?
Oh.
It's a good one.
Land. Anywhere? Right. Or is this land like local or just
anywhere? Anywhere.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, I would prefer this land to be like near a body of water. One of my dreams is to always live like on the side of like a beach, so this land would have sand and it would like extend out to like a patio and then like a house, of course. Have you guys seen like the Chrissy Teigen's and John Legend's like place?
Oh yeah,
where they have that.
Oh my god,
is it beautiful?
In LA?
It was funny because it's beautiful. So just like that vision, that's exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like I would share that space with like family and obviously extend it out to friends. But yeah, like it depends on like what I have at that moment. If I already have like a nice spot and like I'm set, then maybe I would build that to be like a public venue where everyone could like gather together. But that's only if I don't have a beach.
Yeah.
But that, and then you could use that space or that venue to make income, right? Because people are going to want to rent it out, and again, that's going to be an ideal like spot. So that's what I would do.
Hey, get it, girl.
With land.
I like the beach idea, though. Definitely.
Yes. Yes.
Good question.
Good question, girl. Okay. So it looks like I have 3 questions left, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask Eric. Let's see what we have here.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. This is kind of like similar to what we already talked about, but if you could
I'm getting hot.
you good, boo.
Hot on you.
All right. So if you could teach any class, what topic or type of ethics would you teach and why?
I already know what you're going to say. I already know what you're going to say. I already know.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You know
Make
what?
me proud.
What's so funny is, look, make you proud? Okay. So what's funny is financial literacy is actually like top of mind for me. And similar to you, but for me, like people of color definitely lack financial literacy in the United States. A lot of people in general, but especially people of color. And it's funny because like, you know, after college and like I started working at a bank and like I was a banker, and like it's funny because I worked in a location I was close to a big college out here, like UC Berkeley. And I would see like a lot of foreigners come in, and it would be underage, right? 17 years old. They'll come in and be like, hey, like I want to sign up for stocks, I want to sign up for investments, but they couldn't invest because they were considered resident aliens. And I'm just thinking, damn, you 17 years old. Like I've learned about this stuff just because I work here in my 20s, you know? So for me, that was like essentially the breaking point, because I was just like, no, like this is an issue. So one of my big plans is once I get established and whatnot, I want to basically create or be the CEO of a marketing company that actually speaks to financial literacy, but within the advertisement, like marketing, like industry, if that makes sense. Like, I love, so this is sidebar, but I love watching different commercials. So like I always, as a child, I'll be in front of the TV and like I'll study the commercial and I'll study what the meaning was, who the targeted audience was. And I know, right? So look, I'm so multifaceted.
Get it.
Yeah, good.
But no, like seriously, and like I would watch like the commercial where it had like the couple that, you know, would call 911 when they had like a heart attack. Remember, it would be like that older Caucasian couple. They'd be like, help, call 911. And they'll be passing away, like that alert commercial or whatever. And it was all about insurance. But I always looked at the targeted audience. It's a Caucasian couple. It's an older Caucasian couple. If you really pay attention to the media, like that's a whole nother topic. But basically, it's lacking financial literacy. And if you look at these, a whole nother episode, if you look at the advertisements within these banking commercials, you barely, if any, see any people of color within these commercials at all. So in conjunction of just like learning financial literacy and what it means to invest and, you know, stocks and all this stuff, and even life insurance, like especially like working in a bank, there's always an issue in the, you know, people of color's family, no shade, you know, there's no will. There's no will, so we don't know who's taking what assets. And this stuff needs to really be preached. And I'm sure we've all experienced this in our family and have like feuds over this type kind of stuff, you know, because we really mismanage our money. And so that would be a class that I would definitely like to teach for sure to our young generation, especially people of color.
I love it.
So,
absolutely. Amen. And you know, also in order
nice. Love
and
it.
in order to teach, obviously we need to like, you know, fuel ourselves with a lot of knowledge. So it's a 2-for-1, because when you're a teacher, you do the learning yourself first, and then you're able to like, you know, reap the benefits of teaching someone else. So it's a great twofer, you know?
Right.
Exactly. But I will say on the lighter side, guys, I'm a teacher turn up class, you know, teach people how to party and live.
Okay.
Life is so short, and you know, we shouldn't be stressing. So
right.
I'm gonna pass that class. Okay, so right,
we're
you
all
gonna pass with
passing.
flying colors. Yep.
I'll walk through the door. You
Love
pass.
And you pass.
And you pass.
And you pass.
Get a prize. We all get a prize. All right. Oh, and comment down below, you guys, and let us know your answers to a lot of our questions.
We'd love to
would
hear
you
your opinion.
attend Eric's class? Would you like to attend his
Let me know
literacy
your
and his turn up class?
Comment.
Like,
comment.
Why am I giving Miss Cleo teas?
I know.
I'm like, one day.
What is your answer?
One day. Call me Miss Cleo.
All All right, you guys. The person I'm going to choose is Miss Brittany.
Oh.
Okay. Look, take your little sip, girl. Get ready. It's all right. Okay. If you could have an all expenses paid trip to see any famous any famous monument, which one would you choose and why?
Oh my God. Off top, the pyramids. Like, what? Off top. Do I even have to answer why?
Right. Low key, I'm like, we already know, but
hey.
Like, oh my God.
Maybe the viewers want to know.
I mean, it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Right.
How we we're so smart back then, you know? And it's just like, okay, I want to see it. I want to touch it. I just don't want to see
be
it
in its presence.
Yeah. I want to see the nose.
Right.
The nose is chopped off or whatever in those in those
right.
pieces, you know.
Right. We want to see everything.
Yeah,
in close range.
Exactly.
The aliens, the mummies.
Oh my God.
But I don't want to go and wake any up though. I don't want to.
Wake up!
Ooh, I don't want no curses. Okay, leave it right there. I don't want to
leave it right there. Bye bye.
Take a little picture.
Be on your way.
Like okay. Bye. Okay, so this one goes to Jay because he over there chilling. Nobody don't pick him. I'm like,
no one likes me.
Aww.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what this is. Me and my many voices. Okay. If you are the captain of a ship and it was sinking, would you go down with that?
Some Titanic vibes here.
Titanic.
Anybody else?
Titanic vibes.
You already know my favorite movie.
Insert Celine Dion song.
Right.
This is a tricky question. I can tell this is a tricky question.
This is a tricky question.
Would I
go down with the shot?
So the thing about me is there's a teaching that the Navy SEALs teach, and they teach it in acting. It's called fight or fight experience. And through these training, I guess, through my acting courses through college, we were taught this for a year, the fight and fight experience. And I think when I look back into it, I'm like, how would I react to a certain situation? So take a situation where it's like a monster comes to your door. What's your first initial situation? I'll run away or grab a bat and beat the shit out of it. So so your initial reaction is how you're going to determine your fate. And for me is number one, if my ship was sinking, I gotta make sure that that's not my ship, because my ship is not gonna sink at all as a captain. But if it was sinking, I wouldn't die with it. The reason being is because my first reaction is survival, and a second reaction for me is survival of others. So I wouldn't.
Me neither.
Unless it was a big ass ship like Titanic, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's gone, you guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
There's always a way.
You're right.
I can't save this shit.
There's always a way.
Right.
Make it through.
You can do it as a team. Do it as a team. You can't do it alone, right? You gotta come up.
I mean, unless there's a Jack and Rose who wants to do some romantic story, that's by all means, go ahead.
Right.
I don't volunteer.
I think it's the emotional aspect. As soon as you get that out of the way, then you think logically, and then you can just work that out.
Right. Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
All right. So this question is to the person I haven't asked yet, Eric. Can I ask you?
Oh.
Okay, go to Eric.
Ready? Ask me. Yes.
All right, here we go.
And you guys, I'm giving y'all raw answers, okay? I don't know Jay's or Brittany's or Cheryl's questions.
Love it.
Cool. All right, here's the question, Eric. If I think it's similar. If you had an opportunity to sit down and chat, I think you answered this question. No, Brittany answered this one. It's similar. It's similar. Okay. If you had an opportunity to sit down and chat with anyone, it doesn't have to be a celebrity, but anyone, who would it be?
Can it be dead as well? Dead or alive?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, shit.
Y'all might come for me in the comments, but
I
would say one person you'll be surprised to know will be Tupac. And the reason why it would be Tupac is because he was such a revolutionary person. Like, I actually love Tupac, like, secretly. I believed in a lot of his views and his way of thinking, just at the young tender age of 25 years old, like how aware he was. And I would love to sit down and really, shoot the shit and have a conversation with him and just, like, talk to him and get his perspective. Yeah, he would be one person. The next person would be, you said only one person?
I mean,
you're already on the roll. Go ahead.
I would just answer this other person, and it would be
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
How do you?
Because you was about to say it. I heard you. I was like,
okay.
I heard you with your eyes.
My mind. Right.
That's my superpower.
Definitely. Right.
I
took your superpower.
Oh, I thought you said your superpower was Aaliyah.
No.
Read the mind.
No, it would be Aaliyah, and it's really nothing too like deep, but it's just like I think she was really dope back then. Like it all, I loved her back in the days. I thought she was her own person, and typically if you're an artist, that's your own person, and you do your own thing. Like I live for you, top, hands down. And so she's someone I would like to talk to and figure out how the industry really was and with her perspective, and like certain people she dated. I want to know how that was like. I want to know, damn, did you really date Jay-Z first and then you moved over to Dame and Ash? Like, why was that? What did that look like?
I didn't even know Jay-Z was in the picture. I didn't even know.
You want the tea.
Oh my God.
I want it all. I do want it all. And
I know.
also want to just like talk to her, and I wish I would tell her, be like, girl, can you just really major all your music like released? Like, can you have put that in your will or something like that? Because like seriously, like
there's so much more.
There's so many answers I need.
Right.
Oh, okay. So I have three cards left. And let's see who I want to pick. I'm gonna pick. I think I'm gonna pick someone I didn't pick, which was Cheryl.
Okay. I'm probably gonna ring
Sherelle.
Sherelle.
Are you sure? Okay. So the question goes this way. I'm gonna rap it. Boom, boom. Give me a beat.
Boom.
If you were given $5 million to open a small museum, what?
Oh, hey.
Museum.
Okay, I was like, what? I was like, boom.
Right, and I'm like not even like rapping. What kind of museum would you create? And why?
Man.
Not sure that was spoken word or rapping. What was it?
Right.
Boom.
Wow.
It's all hot.
It's all hot.
Oh my gosh, shining on me. Anyway,
that was a great delivery. Great delivery. So a museum. So pretty much, what was the question? It was if you were given $5 million. Okay.
Right. Let me read it the correct way. Yeah. If you were given $5 million to open
can you see museum? Yeah. What kind of museum would you create? Wow. A museum. You know,
a museum.
I feel like
a museum.
What I would like to see and like what most people would prefer seeing is a museum of like not so much like objects, you know, not like arts and crafts, but more so like maybe influential like speakers like us, as we strive to be, or like influential artists of our time.
Oh my God, I have this.
That would be so good.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Like
I love that.
people in our time.
Right.
Because I'm sure there's museums of things in 1700, 1800, but is there one for the millennium of 2020? No. So I think people would gravitate towards a museum that, you know, really embodied influential speakers of our time. And, you know, even existing ones too. Singers, just anyone that has, I mean, living or dead, but I mean, I think that would be so dope. Even athletes, but more so like maybe in the artistry, not so sports, because I feel like sports has their own like Hall of Fame. But just like influential speakers and like artists, I think that would be so beautiful. And hey, maybe one day that could happen, and hopefully maybe we'll be a part of that contribution. But like, yeah, that'd be so dope. Right?
Like
I live there.
Like Whitney Houston would be in there, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely.
Yep.
Who else?
Just like really great singers.
What about Aretha Franklin? Aretha Franklin?
Yes. Malcolm X.
With Selena. Malcolm X would be there.
Okay. Selena. Oh my God, I love Selena.
Selena would be there.
And I mean, like, Aaliyah. Even the people today. Like,
today?
Can't let that go.
I didn't hear that. I was like, Aaliyah?
She listened to you from the heavens.
Right.
She's smiling big right now. Yeah, like just like really great artists. One artist I really like is like Ella May. Anyone that has collaborated with Chris Brown, you're in. You're in.
Okay.
Would you? Okay, I have a question for you, Cheryl. Would you do like holograms in your museum of like all these different like artists?
No, yes. I think effects are going to be number one. So yes, effects would be something different. You know, as far as like since we're not focusing it on like arts, that could be the art behind the influential speakers. So that would be great.
And it'll be interactive too. You can like do karaoke.
Karaoke with the hologram.
Why not? Or
would you do Michael Jackson?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We could even have themes, like room themes, and then like have it like a maze almost. So like you could go this way, but then when you go this way, it's a different vibe.
Right.
And then you go this way. It's like it's
playing
like,
the music in all the places.
Yes. Right. It could be like dark, and then another room. It would be like the sultry vibe, and you could be talking about like.
Oh, I love that.
You know, the people that are journalists, the people that write, the people that like have, you know, and then you get the vibe for like, you know, the people that sing. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Oh my God, we're getting so creative with this.
Where would this museum be at? Where would you in the United States?
California. I feel like California.
Bermuda Triangle.
Huh?
The Bermuda Triangle. It could be an Amazon.
I feel like it needs to be accessible to a lot of people, so that way more people could, you know, attend and you know, so it's just it'll be so anywhere in the heart of like California or New York where there's a huge population. Hopefully that happens, you know, at one point of our existence.
Shoot, we could do it.
We could do it. Sponsored by Wooden Table Talk.
Right.
Wooden Table. Exactly. We'll be there. We'll be in your museum.
Yeah. Great question.
That's a good question.
Real creative, guys.
I know.
Okay. So it looks like I have two left.
Yup, two.
All right. Okay, so I already pretty much asked everyone. So let's see who hasn't answered recently.
He's all there hiding.
I know, right? I wish I could see.
I'll go with Brittany. Brittany.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. Okay. No. So Brittany, if you were You got this. You got this. I believe in you, girl. Okay. If you were independently wealthy and did not have to work, what would you do with your time?
I would cure the homeless. I would cure the homeless epidemic. Like there would be no homeless.
Good.
Yeah, I would definitely
That's a good. That's
do that
dope.
because there's shelters being made for homeless, but I feel like people are not doing enough, you know. And I would definitely I would just set a goal, and then get it done. How? I have no idea, but I would get it done with all my millions and billions.
There you go. As long as you have a goal, you can execute a plan eventually with the right team.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
With that land, with that land that you got, actually.
With the right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just put them all up there. We'll create a community and stuff like that.
We'll give them a really pretty tent.
Yeah.
On top of the patio, you know? I already have the mission.
Oh, not a building?
On Cheryl's land.
Damn.
No, like when they want to go out to the patio, they can like be in a little
oh god.
Okay.
To enjoy the water,
like,
and then they can go inside.
I was like, clear that up, boo.
Oh
my god, my cheeks hurt.
Yeah, mine too.
Viewers, I apologize for my cast. I'm kidding.
They get the outdoor view and the indoor view. So like,
my god. Hello.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming it's good weather. Whoa. I'm assuming it's like pretty weather.
It has to be. You're giving a test. It better be hot every freaking day.
Oh my god, y'all. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Okay. All right, this one goes to Eric.
Oh crap! Let's do
it. All right, y'all. If you could eat only one food for 1 month, what would it be?
Ice cream.
Oh God, you're gonna be hella fat.
Shoot, that's
good.
Oh my God.
Ice cream.
You didn't even take a second. You said it. Ice cream.
No. Hell no, you guys. Comment down below to answer that question as well. But for me, like, I love ice cream. Like, honestly, like, I don't care about cologne. I'm sorry, cologne. We're talking about food. I don't care about, like, all the fancy
You eat cologne for your diet, girl?
Look, right.
I gotta try that.
You got cologne on just to eat some ice cream.
Liquid diet.
You know,
liquid diet.
That reminds me of elementary school. We used to lick. No, let me tell you. In elementary school, we used to lick the flavored markers, like the ones that smell really good, like apple, strawberry.
What?
That tastes like strawberry, and it was yucky. But anyways, I digress.
Hilarious.
Ice cream. What is it? Cookie what flavor? Cream, cookie mint, gel, mint chip,
Neapolitan,
Oreo, all that. Neapolitan, all that.
I said Neapolitan.
What about Neapolitan? Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. Look, I went with it. Girl, I think it's called that. It's the same thing. I know what you meant. But yeah, like seriously, like I can go on a date with someone and like if you give me a gift card, it could be $25 to Baskin Robbins. You win.
Oh wow!
Period.
Not Cold Stone. Though?
Good to know. Good to Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Cold Stone. It used to be, but Cold Stone's a little too creamy. Like I'm in my 30s, so it's like it's just, I don't know. It hit different. But I love Cold Stone.
Your dentures be falling out.
My dentures be falling out. You know I'm old.
Be in the bathroom like, oh.
Okay.
Went through, came out.
Come out. Like I'm done.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
On the first date, I'm done. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it'll be.
Did no call back.
Back. I reject.
He's gonna call us like it didn't go good. It didn't go good, y'all.
Nope.
On the toilet.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
All right. Segue in. Okay, so that was a great question, Brittany. So you welcome. Okay, so I got
me my big ass smile. Oh Lord.
I got 2 questions left. You
My
guys,
God.
we're having a lot of fun, clearly.
Clearly. Okay.
I know, it's honey.
That's how it should be.
I know, we always hot. I got the light beaming on me.
Right. Okay, so this question is for Jade. Jade, this question's for you. I tried it. Okay, Jade. If you allow Jade.
Oh my God.
If you Jade, okay.
Yes.
If you allow some I can't. Okay.
Okay.
If you allowed someone to be the narrator of your life, who would it be? And why?
This is hard because I have so many people, but
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to say Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah.
Really?
I know, right?
Yeah. Wait, are we shading?
We're not shading. I just think she can take any bad situation.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh no,
I meant to say clarify.
Clarify.
Like that was so much.
Like if you watch her like old stuff, she would be like, "And you lost a leg, but you get a prize."
Don't worry about that.
You know,
oh my God.
She can turn a situation. I would be like probably like sitting my ass all depressed, and she's like, "But what he didn't know is at his door he got a prize," and I'm like, "Oh." But I would say Oprah Winfrey, but my other choice would have been Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because he's like,
I love him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
he looks like my grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Well,
he's really like every movie he's in. It's just so inspired.
Like if you were to take Maya Angelou and turn him into a male, that would be Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, facts.
You
Facts.
know?
Facts.
The way he talks,
Super
the way
facts.
he like
Super facts.
Carries himself.
And he shares his wisdom. Should make my life sound good.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Great answer.
Good answer, Boo.
I love it.
Fantastic answer.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. Oh, it's my turn.
We're like waiting for you.
I know. I have 2 more questions.
You better open up Pandora's box.
Uh-oh.
So this question goes to what did I ask last time?
We need more people. This should have been.
I know.
You know, like hella more people. We keep going around.
This is gonna go to Sherelle.
Okay, Sherelle.
Oh, to Sherelle.
Oh, here
Gotta
we go.
bring her out. Oh.
If you met
like, ask my daughter.
someone, that's your daughter. Oh, never mind.
Right. Sorry.
If you met someone who inspired you the most, what would be your first reaction and what would you say?
Oh.
Would you even say anything?
Right.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I might be shocked first, but I'll definitely, collect my words, collect myself eventually. What would I say? I mean, honestly, I would stay true to myself. I mean, I would be caught by surprise at first, but I'd still be my bubbly self. I'd probably still stay true to who I am. I mean, it's just natural. I'll be nervous, but I'll definitely start with like a compliment, like, hey, I've always looked up to you. You're such a big inspiration, like just to show that your true admiration towards them. This is a great question. Great question. Again, I'll just try to maybe make conversation. I'd be super nervous, but I tried to like I would make it so that we're on a comfortable level so that we can like, talk about things that, what inspired me about them. So whatever comes to mind, whatever comes natural at the time, but I'll definitely still, be my bubbly self and like hopefully we'll be able to do more, not just talk and like possibly do like activities together and like have the day extended out.
She's like, I want your time.
I want your time. I'm like, oh, you know, that schedule that you have, I think it could be, you know, postponed for today.
Straight up already.
I would just tell them that, you know, my true testimony, like you really shaped my perspective on, you know, A, B, C, or D. The way you do things, you know, resonates with me. Like you are, you know, just kind of pour my admiration, but also explain why, and hopefully we'll find things in common, and then that will like segue to like a good flow and hopefully a lasting friendship for years to come. And
that's good.
Cool.
Shoot,
what would you guys do? What would your answers be?
I probably wouldn't have friends afterwards. I'd be like, I'm just glad I didn't shat my pants, and that's how it starts.
Right.
Probably looking like, well, that's so real. So let's be friends.
Facts.
I'll probably try to act all extra cool and stuff. I wouldn't act like all frantic. I'll probably be like, hey. I know. I'm probably be like, hey. I'll probably be like, what's up?
What's up?
Make them not feel so comfortable. I mean, make
like
them not
nothing
feel like
ever happened.
Yeah.
I think I would do the same, like to be a good friend.
But
secretly, oh my god.
You said what?
I guess it depends too.
I tell the truth though to my friends though, to be honest, whether they like it or not though. So I don't know. Like I kind of don't give a fuck.
Right, but that's how you gotta be.
I don't know.
That's how
you have to be. Yeah.
That's true, honest. You know.
Yeah,
I'm honest.
Again, I wouldn't take anyone's time if I didn't find value in it. You know.
Right.
So, but if it's someone that, oh, you're famous, oh yeah, cool, like what's up?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all stumbled upon someone who's in high profile before, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure we have.
Especially
and so like
yes.
Right. So you're
every
just
day.
Cool. Right? Just cool about it.
That's cool.
But if it's someone that you really admire, that's when you get super like
so like
right there. Like literally your head is doing this, but out on the surface you're like,
exactly. I would hella put that in like
cool.
I'm like, hey.
Hey.
Oh my god.
But eventually get the ball rolling, and then it'll be like a more, you know, both ways conversation.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love that question. So I have my last question left.
Okay.
Are we on our last? I'm on my last.
I think we're on our last.
I'm on my last.
On our last.
All right. So this
on our last.
So my dear friend.
I love it.
My dear boo, Eric. All right.
Oh, boo, yeah.
Erica, go, Erica.
Go, Eric.
Oh, okay. So this kind of piggybacks on what we just talked about, but
I love the piggyback.
Okay, so if you met someone,
we all like it. That's
Oh Lord, it's gonna be the same question.
All right, Eric. If you met someone who looked up to you as a huge fan and admirer, what advice would you give them? So someone who looked up to you. Flip the script.
I like that. I like that.
Damn, I love. So first off, kudos to you, boo. That was a solid question.
Right.
Yeah.
You and everything. All
right. Love it.
So oh gosh. You know what's crazy? People are like, Eric, you talk about yourself kind of often, but I don't like to talk about myself. So what would I say to the person that basically admires me?
Looks up to you.
Biggest fan.
What advice would I give them? Biggest fan.
Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say, and this goes for even like Instagram, because I feel like we all got our Instagram fans, whether we know it or not, as well, on different social media outlets or whatever. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously though. No, But yes, no, yes. Okay. Sorry. But yeah,
You're getting nervous.
Question,
I know.
right,
He's malfunctioning.
He's malfunctioning.
What are we gonna do? He just dropped.
Damn. Okay, so I would say, like, I would tell the person that admires me to continue to be themselves and don't worry about what people think. I feel like, you know, that's the way I live my life. And even the people that watch my stories every day on Instagram and, you know, all that stuff, like I've always been very outlandish in terms of like how I am. Like I really am a multifaceted character. Like I really say that like honestly, because I'm so adaptable. I'm like all over the place. So like people can talk about me and then like a group A can talk about me, a group B can talk about me, but it can seem like two different people. Like, but it's me. Like I'm the same person. So like I'm so multifaceted. But I would tell them just to continue to be them and do them. You know, be however you want to be. Live your life for you. Be fearless and really like be true or step foot in your truth, whatever that may look like for you. Don't worry about the past. No matter how you were in the past, it doesn't mean anything in your present life. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, like I was high school, I was a baddie, you know, in high school and all this stuff, and I was popular and all this stuff. But then now, you know, and it's no shade to them at all. Like, it's
but
no
what are
shade.
you now?
Like, what are you pregnant with 5 or 6 kids? You got 7 kids, right? You know, so it's just kind of like that stuff means nothing. Like at the end of the day, like truly shine. Understand what you want to be, who you want to be, because you can always, even if you don't like who you were yesterday or 2 years ago, you can always revamp who you know, who you want to be, you know, for the future. You can always revamp yourself. So be fearless. Again, I'm just going to go over the main things. I was all over the place. Be fearless. Step in your truth. Be carefree. Handle your business, be smart, of course, but you know, live your life the way it looks like. If you want to be a clown, be a clown. If you want to be an attorney, be an attorney.
Right.
If you want to, you know, do whatever you want to do. I almost said something, but I'm not going to say it on here.
I felt it coming. I was
like, it was the lyric that Beyonce said in the Savage remix. I'm like, I'm not even going to say that. Then this was our OF, but if you want to be on OF.com, do that. Just Jane is like, I know what you're talking about, but just stand in your truth. Just stand in your truth, definitely.
I love it.
Good question, Boo.
Love that answer, of course.
All right.
Awesome. Go, Eric.
The last question.
Oh, I forgot. I was like, I have nothing. Okay.
He's like, wait, what?
Right. I'm all like, right. Okay. Ooh, okay. Who did I not pick? I feel like I haven't picked Brittany, so I'm gonna go with you, Boo, for the final. Okay.
I always scream when it's my turn. No.
And why is this a long ass question too? Okay,
God.
This is
the whole page.
It is. This is a 4-page letter. Okay, so
that's literally our inside joke. 4-page letter.
And I am closing with Okay.
Has it appeared in every episode? Probably. Comment down below, you guys, if it has.
Every other.
Probably every other.
That was the secret word. I'm just kidding.
That secret word. Right.
4-page letter.
Right. When you see this word, no, I'm kidding. Okay. Okay, Brittany. You know how Andy Cohen be doing. Okay. Brittany. I love how ready you are. If you could airdrop anything you want worth $2 million or less,
bring it
anywhere you want, what would you airdrop, and where would you airdrop it?
You know what? I love this question, and I feel like the best answer would be $2 million worth of water to Flint. To Flint.
That is
$2 million worth of water to Flint.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just imagine being in Flint with no clean water to drink or to wash in, and now you're hit with the coronavirus, and people are more unemployed and becoming more sick. It's just like, dang, it's like how much is gonna hit them? Like, so shit. Of course, drop that water down ASAP.
Exactly.
You feel me? Let's go.
Water is probably the most valuable thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I want to get ready a standing ovation with from Nicki Minaj. Okay, there you go.
Dropping bombs on.
That's it. That's all you get.
I was like, oh, can I get some more?
Let me go find my face.
We'll think about that. We'll think about it. Okay.
Oh my God, that was such a good answer.
That was good. That was a good answer. Yeah.
That was really good.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
All right, bring it in.
All right.
Popcorn. What's in the?
How many do you have left?
Uno. And this one is going to Jade. Yeah. Let's get
Oh,
it.
that hurt.
Ooh la la. All right. If you were stuck on an island and you were only able to have two things, what would they be and why?
And everyone comment below and tell us your two things.
Right.
If I was stuck on an island, shit. No, well, number one, it would be a lighter. Because you can make fire and you could always make signals with that.
Oh, okay, got you.
Okay.
Number two, more than likely a hunting knife.
Right.
So you don't know what's on the island, and I can use it to cut, get myself some food, cut some trees to make a house, hunt some fish. Because I'm super dope like that. I can hunt for fish.
Right, of course.
Nice.
We learn new skills when we need to, you know what I mean?
But more majority of the time I would emphasis on the fire, so that way I can make the signals. I can. I mean,
get the hell up out of there.
I know, right?
Yeah. Let's
I mean, if the island was like, oh, there's a life supply of cereal on there, I'm like, okay, I'm fine.
Oh wow. With some water. You won't even need milk. Good question. That's a good question.
Very
good answer.
Sorry, guys.
Very good. Very strategic.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very strategic.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Rambo, do you have one more question?
I have a very last question. I think this question should be open to anybody. Do you guys think so, or?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, cool.
No, I like
if you want to answer it, you can answer it.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. So this one is: if you were given a chance to choose any career in a snap, what would it be? And it doesn't have to be necessarily the one you have, or it could always be the one that you've always wanted as a kid, or.
Okay.
Oh, can I go real quick?
Okay.
Yeah, go.
So go ahead.
Sorry, this is top of mind. Diversity. Okay, so the career choice. So I don't know what company it's going to be at, current or the next, but I definitely always wanted to get into a diversity and inclusion role. Just because it lacks, it just lacks in general, like everywhere. I don't know who's all watching this. I'm not trying to get in trouble, but because I do work at a tech company, but it's lacking for sure. You guys, if you only knew. So I would just say we definitely need more voices within all spaces, but for sure tech space, all spaces. It could be, the entertainment industry, tech industry, the hospitals, finance, whatever, everyone. It's just, for me, it's just mind-boggling how people don't think that way. They think that if they hire someone that's the same as them, that they'll do well. Actually, in actuality, you'll do really bad. Your business will plummet because you have too many, same thinking, like-minded thinking, which is horrible. You need a well-rounded opinion. You need voices from all different walks of life to adhere to or be able to reach, those communities that walk different aspects and are different ethnicities. So that would be something I'm very passionate about getting into.
Yeah, that's good.
I agree.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You killing it. You killing it.
I was about to pass. Okay. No, if y'all know me, of course, I would be a singer because when I write music and when I sing, time just like stops and I literally feel like aligned, like like a high, and then when I'm done I feel sad and I just want to like sing all day, write music all day. And if I could get so much money just for doing that, life would be like its ultimate, like
perfect,
complete completion,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, can we put you on the spot, Brittany, before Cheryl goes?
Oh no!
For a second. Okay.
No.
Saving All My Love for You by Whitney Houston. Can I just plug that real quick?
I don't know the words to that.
Oh
no.
Oh, so we save it for
they're gonna have to
the live episode.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Good thinking, Jade.
I like that.
If you want to hear Whitney sing for the live, please comment below. Send us a comment.
Yes.
Yes. Now I'll do that so I can prepare for it. Sure.
You got 5 years to prepare.
Right. Okay. Exactly.
I'll definitely sing on live. Yeah. That's.
Yay.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
How about you, Cheryl? What would you be your career?
Right now there's endless possibilities, but as long as like the career allows me to travel, that would be amazing, because again, that's like a twofer. You get to see the world, but then also live out your passion. Career wise, maybe definitely in the beauty fashion industry, that would allow me to travel. That would be so amazing. I think that would be, again, almost like a feeling of completion, like Brittany said. If I'm able to do what I love and travel and just do whatever the hell I want to do, that would be perfect. No responsibilities, as far as like kids or anything. So that would be like amazing. Yeah.
I love that, boo. Yes. Here for it. Comment down below.
Yes.
We here for it. Okay.
We're here for it.
We here for it. I think I don't have any more questions. Y'all
I don't have any more questions.
I'm out.
I think that was the last one.
The bowl is empty.
The bowl is empty.
That was fun.
Oh, that was so much fun, guys. That was so much fun.
I feel like I know you guys a little bit more, so that's good.
Yes.
Likewise.
Yes.
Likewise.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
that was fun.
That was really fun. I think we got a lot of great feedback and a lot of great getting to know each other.
Right.
On this level. So I'm excited. Awesome. Well,
why does Jay look like he want to say something?
Does anyone want to say anything?
Oh no, I was gonna say, for any viewers, if you guys want to continue, maybe a part 2 for a Fishbowl, and if you want to join, maybe we might do another episode on doing the Fishbowl with more crowd. It was tremendously fun. It was great.
Really, it was amazing.
It was fun.
I'm smiling. Yeah, so
I'm already thinking of new questions.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I put my taco vs Beyonce. Which one would you rather choose? Free tacos every day or Beyonce?
Hey.
That would be good.
Answer down below. Answer down below.
Answer
please. Down below.
We need answers.
That definitely would be a great episode if we had some guests.
Yeah, I feel like everyone would get super creative too.
Oh my god,
like everyone gets super creative with the answers.
Right. That would be fun.
Right.
Get to know our viewers a little bit. So.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in for episode 5.
All right, guys.